So I'm at a river somewhere in the heavens, and on the other bank is a man standing there looking at me with his hand in the water. I say, "What are you doing?" And I hear back, "Try this." And I thought, I'm going to be really cautious. I'll just put one finger in the water. And I put one finger in and wow! So the writer in the book of Hebrews explains that we haven't come anymore to the first century Jewish system which was given to them by Moses with specific instructions. This system was based on physicality. It was a physical place that you could touch. You could actually go to that mountain, touch it, and recall everything that happened there. It was physical. It was time-based. It was happened at a certain time. It's location-based. It's a specific place. We've come to something completely different. We've come to a heavenly mountain. We've come to a heavenly city, a heavenly mountain, a realm of authority that's way above physicality, way above time, way above location, and a city that's above all cities on the earth. It's not so much about location, earthly time, earthly touching. It's not touchable, which makes it more real because it's a greater reality. And that's the reality we've come to. And Christianity is not a theory, it's an experience of a reality. It's not a shadow of the real thing. It is an engagement with the real thing. And now we have come to that city. We're not citizens of where our flesh comes from England, from Germany, from Switzerland, from Ukraine, from Russia, from America, from Brazil, from Finland, from Norway. We're not located physically in that flesh or in that time, which means that even people I meet, there is no time barrier. I might think, I cannot meet Daniel, he's of another time. I cannot meet Abraham, he's of another time. I cannot meet Elijah, he's of another time. I cannot meet Enoch, he's of another time. There is no separation anymore. We are one in Christ. We're in Christ and Christ is in all. We're one in that place. As Paul said, you've put off the old human with the behaviors that come from death, time, flesh, location, and have put on and are putting on what has been put on, the new, the new, which is being transformed, because the transformation is already seeded and done as a sealed hope in that other place, that as I breathe it, it becomes manifest. I'm in that hope. I'm renewed in my knowing, not head knowledge, my experiential knowledge of engagement with Christ, all of his reality. I'm renewed in the knowing to be the same, to be like, to be in the reflection or wrapped up, so entwined with Christ. You cannot have him without me and me without him. That's you, wrapped up with him now. And as I've been absorbed with that in my inner being, which produces visual experiences, auditory experiences, touch experiences in another realm, those engagements, those interactions impact my being and cause the metamorphosis of who I really am, the true me, to come out, which is not time-bound, death-bound, location-bound. And I nurture that walk in that place so that it more and more engulfs this life. Paul, quoting Isaiah, said, "Death, where is your victory? Death, where is your sting?" Because victory has swallowed up death. It's that reality swallows up this reality. So I let go of the need for greed. I let go of the need to hang on to physical life by all sorts of strange means. I rely on life, this eternal quality life, to break through me into my world around me, because I'm living from there. And if I leave my physical body permanently, I will barely notice it, because this is home. So I feel it. I feel the rearrangement of my connection to my physicality and to time and to location. I'm in Him. Feel it now. Which means I can engage with all present and all past. Whew. So there I am at the river with the man who everything within me says, could this be Enoch? Puts his hand in the water and smiles when I do the same, but cautiously put a finger in. There's an explosion in my deep inner being that sort of ripples out and affects my outer being. It bursts into my mind and causes a neural explosion so strong it almost like instant, momentary, powerful headache, like I'm too full. I cannot handle it. I experience hundreds, if not 1,000 lives of people all over the earth at the same time. Their lives, their pains, their joys, their struggles, their laughter, their desires, the fact that they're discovering who they are, somebody meeting Jesus, somebody desperately crying out in pain. I experience their lives all at the same time in that moment, and I'm moved with the compassion flow of God, that He's with them, that this is what it feels like for God to be with people. It bursts into my being and it's overwhelming, and I lift my hand out and I look at the man and he just smiles, and I say, "What is that?" He says, "The river of God, God's love that flows for every person on the planet, and you just put your hand in it." And I said, "How do you keep your hand in that?" He said, "Practice. Practice living from there, because that's where compassion flows, love flows, truth flows, generosity flows, joy flows. It's not seated in this earth, time, space, location, reality. It's located here And you're already located there. You're already a citizen of the heavenly city. It's your life, your reality, your flow. Welcome to home. So even now, as I'm talking and you're listening, let's engage even deeper with that realm of reality where you can hear the noise with ears that are deeper than physical ears, where you can see the joy of the angelic, where they're celebrating, not because they just want to celebrate, but because they are celebrating the wonders of God and Christ and what He's doing, where you can hear the calling out of the blood of Christ, that's calling out a better thing than Abel, that's not calling out revenge, that's calling out victory, life. Whoa, let that settle more and more in your being, and take that to work with you. That encounter on the riverbank changed me. Where I was in the heavens, meeting with that man, and then experiencing the expansion of my heart, stayed with me. I now have a greater capacity for holding people in my heart. I remain aware of the people I touched. I don't know them physically, their names, exactly where they are, but I feel them. And the capacity of my heart has expanded to be more, just a little bit more, like Christ, because I will be fully like Christ and able to embrace everyone in my heart. Encounters, experiences in that place, in home, change you into the likeness of Christ, flowing through you, you within Him. Now that's Christ in you, the future certainty of glory within and through you.